Thank you, Mr. Belchow. Mr. Jake Stulbarg, I believe you would like to share some words with your classmates. This is Mr. Jake Stulbarg. He is our student body president and a member of the Belmont Redwood Shores All-Star Little League team. Is that correct?
Go Jake! Go Jake!
Hello 8th graders, friends, family, and Ralston staff. My name is Jake Stulbarg, and I am honored to have served as Ralston's student body president for the 2013-2014 school year. 3 years of middle school have gone by so fast. Thinking back to the first few months of 6th grade, it was scary, and whether we really want to admit it or not, we were nervous and we didn't know where to go. We had school lockers and gym lockers for the first time in our lives. The stress of having to remember padlock combination numbers on the person below you, or having books dropped on yourself, was very important. As 6th graders, we had to remember so many things. Which teacher, which period, which friends were in which class, what homework was due, which teachers you could joke with, and which teachers you couldn't. But the most important thing about 6th grade was meeting new people and getting outside of our comfort zone. For the first time, we would have to change out of our school clothes and into our PE clothes, and we had to do this in front of 7th and 8th graders. For many of us, we also started riding the Samtrans bus, which is an experience in itself. But the single, biggest, most unbelievable thing happened in 6th grade. A cell phone. This meant texting and a whole new way of communicating or miscommunicating. 7th grade was a blur. We were starting to feel more comfortable with schedules, riding the bus, homework loads, teachers, friends, and the nervousness had pretty much gone away. Unlocking our locker and going to each class had become second nature. I, like many of my friends, didn't even know what room number my class was. We just knew where to go. We were starting to feel good about things at school, and then texting became old and was replaced with Kik and Instagram. All of a sudden, likes, TBHs, and direct messaging were a part of everyday conversation. Now, that brings us to 8th grade. We are now the leaders of the school. We had 3 big changes at Ralston this year. The first big change was our remodeled school, new classrooms, a new library, and a lot of other new things. Having been a part of the before and after, there is no denying that the after is really great. The second big change was not having lockers. Kids were used to coming to school and putting their extra jackets, backpacks, and anything else in their locker. It was a little different carrying a backpack around everywhere we went, but eventually we got the hang of it. And our third big change was having our new principal, Mr. Funk. As president, it had been great getting to know Mr. Funk this year. He is funny and he is real. As this year went on, we started realizing that we were close to leaving Ralston. For some of us, this was a sense of relief, and for others, sadness. It is going to be sad to say goodbye to friends that you've known since kindergarten, who you won't see next year. Some of my great friends are going to Sarah and St. Francis, and they will be missed at Calmont. Graduating from 8th grade is one of the first time in our lives that we are really moving on. We aren't little kids anymore, and next year we are going on to high school, even though it feels like just yesterday that we were the ones getting on the bus for our first day of middle school. Working on this speech, I tried to think of some of the big things that I've learned over these past 3 years, and then it dawned on me, being thankful. One reason why Ralston is such a great school is because of its teachers and staff. Not only do our teachers care about our education, but they also care about us as individuals. So I want to especially thank Miss Pruitt, Miss Parker, Miss Sanguinetti, Mr. Ortolan, Mr. Matheny, and Mr. Rosas for teaching me how to study smarter, take ownership of my actions, and for allowing me to ask a lot of questions, and I mean a lot. Student government is an important part of Ralston, and our teacher and leader is Miss Nolly. Miss Nolly taught us the importance of being thankful by helping us organize a fundraiser for the Philippine school children. These children had to swim a countless amount of miles just to get to school, and by the time they finally did get to school, their books and clothes were soaked. Under Miss Nolly's guidance, we organized a fundraiser called the Yellow Boat of Hope. At the end of the fundraiser, we were able to ship 3 boats to the Philippines. Student government has taught me how to be a good leader, think about others around the world, and for allowing me to be the best person that I can be. Also, I am thankful for the community. Many of you donate to school for us and volunteer with the PTA, AYSO, Cub Scouts, and Girl Scouts in the classroom or Little League. As most of you know, this past summer, the Belmont Redwood Shores 11-12 All-Star team won the state championship and was 1 game away from going to the Little League World Series. The experience was great, but what was truly incredible was the support that we received from the entire community. From viewing parties to an amazing parade, the support that we received is something that we will never forget. To our teachers, friends, and the community, thank you. Lastly, all of us can be thankful for our family. We change a lot between 6th and 8th grade, but the one thing that doesn't change is the love and support of our family. I want to thank my mom and dad, because without them, I wouldn't be the young man I am now. And to Hannah and Sarah, good luck in 6th and 7th grade. Dr. Seuss once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." So as long as we stay confident in who we are and what we do, those who matter won't mind. It's been a great 3 years, and now I get to say what I've been waiting to say all year. So here it goes. Congratulations to the Ralston Middle School class of 2014. Good luck and thank you.
Woo!